This is Travelport Accelerator, the pitches. 6 innovative technology companies are going head-to-head to pitch their ideas on how to transform travel retailing through hyper-personalized digital marketing. Who will come out on top? Ready to hear the finalist pitches are top experts from some of the biggest names in travel, including Southwest Airlines, Priceline, Amex GBT, Christopherson Business Travel, Direct Travel, and Internova Travel Group. Up first is Taguchi Marketing Automation.
Hi everybody, my name is Dean Maidment. I'm the Managing Director of Taguchi Marketing. We're an Australian-based software development company, and we develop marketing automation system. We believe there should be a marketing automation platform that is directly related and dedicated to travel, but not just for the major players. Level the playing field. We want a travel marketing automation platform that services the entire industry, because ultimately everybody in the industry is slicing and dicing the same cake. What does that kind of look like? On the left-hand side is the kind of the nuts and bolts and mechanics, if you like. That partnership, that Travelport being the data source of truth, AWS being clearly the sort of world leaders in distribution technology, and Taguchi being the magic that puts all that together, distributes it to the travel agency. So that really data-rich information, the travel information we would get from Travelport, and then we would do our magic, and that's all the mass personalization. So this is all what I'm about to show you now is in operation today. So that's the Taguchi platform on the left. Over there, you've got smart technology, easy to use. So all the reporting and insights and everything else that maybe some of the top end of town has, everybody in the industry has, the equivalent right through to conversion ROI. Then on the right-hand side, Webjet, as I said before, a client and a shareholder of ours. They have a whole suite today of various automation programs in place, that link into their various systems, but it's for them. We're talking about blowing that out and taking it from the GDS as the source of truth so everybody has access to it. Some of that communication I'm going to home into and go into more detail. On the left-hand side is what we call a prospecting type of email. So that's trying to get a sale, if you like, from someone in the database. But all the information there is dynamic. The flights, the pricing, etc., even the imagery. Now, the brand and everything else can look like anything, but everything in there is dynamic. They do not go in there and create this each day. And there are a series of rules determining whether you should get them, whether you visit their website, whether you've made an inquiry, a whole bunch of different things could trigger those. So they can be going out one by one, or they can be going out to millions. But each one of them is going to be different depending on which destination, etc. We then have what's called a post-booking email. Again, using those city pairs. Now, the difference with most of the systems and getting the data from the GDS, this is one difference, is the GDS data is dynamic. It's changing all the time. People make amendments, they make changes, etc. So this would then reflect those amendments and changes. And then all the cross-sell and upsell product that is within hotels, car hire, is dependent on that. Even the inventory of the hotel in this particular case, we've checked the hotel rooms are available before the ads went in. And that's all done in real time. These types of communications have ROI, return on investment, of 200 to 300 times. This particular one, 200 times the ROI of their generic emails. That's effectively the idea. A single, easy to use, but highly sophisticated travel marketing automation system specifically designed for the travel industry, tapping into the GDS data.
Thank you, Dean. That was a great energy, great presentation. My question is on performance around the pre-booking experience and the post-booking experience. It sounds like for pre-booking, some of the content is it's dynamic, but not as specific as it is post-booking. Are you finding better performance with attachments to complete a trip because you have all that data and you know exactly what to target versus some of the pre-booking attributes that you're using in the campaigns?
Well, there's sort of broadly speaking, two areas of pre-booking. There's the sort of general prospecting where you're going out and you know a fair bit about these people because they've been in your database and they've done certain things over time and that's all accumulated. And then you're preferencing things according to what you think they might like. But really you're tapping them on the shoulder and saying, hey, would you like to go on holidays? However, the second type is where they've done something with you. So they've tapped you on the shoulder and said, I'm thinking about going to, whether it be Bali or to the United States or anywhere else. So that second type clearly has a higher return than the first. The other one is more drift netting, and this is really putting a line in the water where you know there's fish. The post-booking, certainly in this market, what we learnt was to separate the flight prospecting from necessarily the hotel, because people are in a particular train of thought. Get that done first, then tailor everything else accordingly. So in terms of ancillary sales or hotels, car hire, using preferred suppliers, they are much higher at the second level than they would be at the first. You wouldn't get them all in one go. You sort of clear that thought process. They've secured the flights, and now start to entice them through the supply chain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At Internova, we have many different sizes of agencies affiliated with us. And I think it's a product that can, as they said, from a two-man shop to a large shop. Really, it's exciting.